What is up, Washington fans? Let's go. I'm hyped. That's how you go into somebody's house and take the food off their plates. You take the food off their plates. Undefeated team, no more. No more. Us against the world. Alex Smith, Cam Sims, baby. Mike Tomlin says Steelers play like JV team, like a JV team last week. They look like a JV team again. Us against the refs. Refs try to cheat us, man. Refs try to cheat us too. Big win. Big win. We haven't beat the Steelers since 1991. I wasn't even born yet. And we go into Heinz Field and get a big W against an undefeated team. That's what I'm talking about. Ron Rivera, shout out to Ron. Shout out to Jack Del Rio. Scott Turner pissed me off a couple of times, but big win. Big win, man. Huge win. Antonio Gibson goes down with a hurt toe. We thought the game was over after that. Brandon Sheriff goes out. This is big time. Changing the culture. We talking about culture. That's how you change the culture. Damn good culture. Darn good culture. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I want to see. That's what I'm talking about. That's good football. Everybody, when the Giants won yesterday, they beat the Seahawks in Seattle. We were like, it's over. But no, we're still in it. Alex Smith, blood gushing from his leg. Still fighting, man. Still fighting. Down, 14-3 at the half? Or what was it, 14-3? Man, big win. Big win for DC Sports, man. Big win for Washington. Big win for the DMV. Huge win, man. Huge win. I'm hyped. I'm hyped right now, man. Game balls, Logan Thomas. Logan Thomas played like a ball. Smallest people out there, man. Shout out to Logan Thomas, man, picking up the slack, man. Logan Thomas was huge. Big touchdown catches. 98 yards on the day. Played like a grown man. Played like a grown man out there tonight, man. On a Monday night. We were terrible on Monday night. We won on a Monday night, man. Monday evening football. Let's put the world on notice. Put the world on watch. That's what I'm talking about. Big win against an undefeated team, man. That's what I'm talking about. I knew we could sneak up on them, man. I knew it. And it's good luck. Every time I say we lose, we end up winning. 3-game win streak. 3-game win streak right now. Everybody's like, oh, we beat up on bad teams. No, we beat a legitimate Steelers 11-0 undefeated team. We beat them in their house in Heinz Field. Huge win. But Big Ben is good, man. Future Hall of Famer. He made some big throws. And the receivers had, 5 drops on the day. Eric Ebron had 2 or 3 drops. Juju Smith-Schuster had hands like a snake. Deontay Johnson, I think he had a drop as well. Jeremy Sprinkle. Cut him now, please. Don't let him on a plane. I'm done with him. I can't take it anymore. Can't pick up a fumble. Can't catch a pass. Can't do anything. Can't do anything at an NFL level. He needs to go. He needs to be in the XFL. Offensive line was huge. Peyton Barber, J.D. McKissick had a good game. He had a great game. J.D. McKissick was catching the ball everywhere. Alex Smith loves him some J.D. McKissick. Peyton Barber had a touchdown. I got to give him a little bit of credit. After Antonio Gibson went out, Peyton Barber did okay. Picked up the slack. Steve Sims had a drop, but he redeemed himself a couple times. Scott Turner, like I said, there were some really, really bad play calls. On that goal line, we got bailed out by T.J. Watt with the pass interference. It was just terrible play call on 4th down. He ran the same rollout play to the right, and it didn't work. And then T.J. Watt held J.D. McKissick, and we got the ball back. And 1st and goal, we scored right there. Dustin Hopkins, oh my gosh. I got to give Dustin Hopkins his credit, man. He played well. He made all his kicks. He didn't miss one kick today. Chase Young with a big 4th down stop on the goal. We had a huge goal line stand. Shout out to Montez Sweat for the tip pass. John Bostic with the interception. Big 4th and 1 stop in our own territory. That was a huge stop. John Bostic might have got bailed out because Ben threw the ball the wrong way. And number 26, I think it was Anthony McFarland, who went to Maryland. Shout out to the Terps. Had to turn his body the other way and miss the catch. Just big play after big play after big play after big play. We did dig ourselves in a hole. There was a huge drive where it was 1st and 23. It was a bogus false start call on Logan Thomas, I think, or Morgan Moses hands to the face bogus call on T.J. Watt, on Morgan Moses against T.J. Watt. That was bogus in my opinion. So we started out 1st and 23. Cam Sims with a huge screen pass, breaking tackles, telling dudes to get off me. Big bodying guys, stiff arming guys, Cam Sims had a game of his life, man. He had a game of his life. He was going Super Saiyan out there. Strong man, just catching everything. He had one drop on that last drive where Dustin Hopkins had to have a 45-yard field goal, and it could have been closer than 45 yards, but Cam Sims dropped the football. Scott Turner made a terrible play call before that play and threw a screen pass. It was like a negative 2-yard pass, but Cam Sims, huge catch on that third down, man. Huge catch. So Logan Thomas gets a game ball. Alex Smith gets a game ball. J.D. McKissick gets a game ball. Defensively, Fuller was getting beat a couple times. He missed some tackles. DeCesar Everett missed a tackle. Darby was getting beat a couple times. But they bend don't break kind of defense. Bend don't break kind of defense. They just kept turning up. And the defense was getting tired. You could tell because we had 3 and out a couple times. Alex Smith was checking down the football. But the defense just kept pushing, kept fighting. Bend don't break defense. Kept fighting. Deron Payne gets a game ball. Chase Young played well with the big goal line stop. He was getting pressure on Big Ben. He hit Big Ben a couple times. Montez Sweat. The whole defensive line, in my opinion, played well. I don't think we got a sack today. But, wow. The defensive line played pretty well for the most part. And the Steelers have only given up 10 sacks on the year anyway. So, I'm not mad if we didn't get a sack. Yeah, we got 0 sacks. Still, they just don't give up sacks. They don't. Cameron Curl got injured as well. He tackled pretty well for the most part. Jimmy Moreland stepped up big. Kevin Pierre-Louis had a tackle. He stepped up pretty big as well. Jeremy Reeves came in for relief a couple times. Ryan Kerrigan got back there a couple times. Tim Settle, I remember he had a penalty with a slap to the face. And there was another goal line stand. I think we had 2 where we held him to a field goal or something like that. But we had some missile mistakes here and there. Khaleke Hudson had a penalty, and then I think James Smith-Williams had a penalty or something like that on special teams. Logan Thomas had 9 catches for 98 yards, man. That's big ball status right there. That's big dog status. Cam Sims, 5 catches, 92 yards, big dog status. J.D. McKissick, 10 catches, 7 yards, big dog status. Terry McLaurin, 2 catches for 14 yards. Didn't do much, but it's all good. It's all good. We got to help him out. Not every game he's going to go off for 100 yards or, 90, 89 yards. It's just not going to happen every game. Teams are going to key on him. Joe Hayden got hurt towards the end of the game. I thought we were going to really go to Terry after that, but, Alex Smith has really good chemistry with Cam Sims, really good rapport with Cam Sims. I love that connection that we have with him. Cam Sims, maybe he could be that wide receiver too. Maybe he could. The jury is still out, but if he keeps up like that, man, wow, Cam Sims has come a long way, man. He's come a long way. Peyton Barber, 14 carries for 23 yards. Antonio Gibson, 2 carries for 14 yards. And Antonio Gibson was playing well before he got hurt. Alex Smith, 31 for 46, 296 yards, 1 touchdown, no picks. Got sacked a couple times. Big Ben was 33 for 53. Threw the ball 53 times for 300 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 1 pick, 1 back-breaking pick. We stopped their run game. 14 carries. As a whole, the Steelers ran the ball 14 times for 21 yards, 1.5 yards per carry. That is how you stop the run. That's what you call our defense was a steel curtain. That's how you stop the run right there. That's how you stop the run. James Washington for them had a pretty good game. We kept Juju in check. We kept Chase Claypool in check. We kept a lot of their guys in check, man. We played really well. I'm trying to think of some plays that really stood out. The Tressway roughing the punter. They helped us out with that. I still don't think we scored on that drive, which was really disappointing because we had a lot of times where the Steelers made some mental mistakes and we still couldn't score on a drive. Steelers had an illegal man down the field. I think they still scored on that drive. Let's see here. Anything else that happened? That red zone defense. We're number 1 in red zone defense for a reason. We did it again. We got sacked twice in the red zone in the right before the first half where Cam Sims made that big run where he broke like 3 tackles. Terry McLaurin had a good block on that play, and I thought it was going to push us out of field goal range, and Dustin Hopkins stepped up big time and made the kick. It was like a 48-yard kick or something like that. That was huge. Eric Ebron once again had some big drops. Wes Martin came in a couple of times. We did give up a big 3rd and 14 down the middle to Deontay Johnson, so that was kind of my ugly of the game. But yeah, Scott Turner's got to do better. He's got to do a lot better. He's got to do a lot better with play calling. He has to do a lot better. And I thought he got better towards the end, but there were some times where it's like, you got to run the football. We're not down by 20. We're actually, the game's tied. Run the ball. It was 2nd and 10 or something like that, 2nd and 8. And we throw a screen pass behind us to lose 2 yards and it's 3rd and 12 or 3rd and whatever, 3rd and 10, right before we kick the field goal to go up 20-17. Who deflected that pass? Did Montez Sweat deflect that pass? Worst 11-0 is trending on Twitter right now for the Steelers. The worst 11-0 team in the history of the NFL. But wow, Montez Sweat, man, that was a huge deflection. I think that was him. Montez Sweat should definitely be in a Pro Bowl for sure, man. He should definitely be in a Pro Bowl. And I think, honestly, he's my most improved player out of everybody. Yeah, that was Montez. Let me see. I'm watching it right now. Montez, yes, sir. That was huge. John Boston with a big pick. Big interception, man. Let's celebrate this win. We are 5-7. We're still tied with the Giants. The Giants won the tiebreaker. But the crazy thing is about the playoff scenario, the Vikings are the last, because there's 7 teams. Don't forget, 7 teams make the playoffs this year, not 6. There's no bye. I think there's only a bye for the first place team this playoff. The Vikings are 6-6, and they are the last team to. They're the 7th seed right now at 6-6. We're 5-7, so we're basically 1 game behind the Vikings. I don't know who wins the tiebreaker for the last spot at 6-6 between us and the Vikings. I got to look that up. If that does end up being the scenario to make the playoffs. But even if the Giants beat the Cardinals, because the Cardinals are not playing well right now. If we beat the Niners, let's say we both finish out 7-9. We beat the Niners, we beat the Panthers, we beat the Eagles. That's actually 8-8. So let's say we both finish out 7-9, which I actually think we can be 8-8. I'm not gonna get too ahead of myself though. Let's say we both finish 7-9. Giants win the tiebreaker. Vikings got to be either 7-9 or 6-10 for us to make that last spot. But Alex Smith, I can never doubt this man again. I said that in my last video against Dallas. I will never, ever doubt this man. Let's meet up at Rose Bar. Let's get lit. Shout out to John Wall, man. I know if you were in town, I know John Wall's actually a Cowboys fan. But hey, Ozios, all the DC clubs, I might have to stop in. I might have to call out of work tomorrow. I might have to go down there. Ozios, Rose Bar, all the bars, all the clubs. I might just have to get down there right now and just celebrate. I really might have to right now. But everybody, hope you guys have an awesome night, because I'm going to have a heck of a night. I might have to call out of work tomorrow for real. Great game, roller coaster ride once again. Washington, they will always have you on the edge of your seat, almost having a heart attack. I might be going live tomorrow night to celebrate the victory, either tomorrow or Wednesday or Thursday. Make sure you have that notification bell. If you're not subbed up to the channel, make sure you sub up to the channel. More Washington football content. Shout out to the Washington football only group chat. We was lit in the chat. Everybody was, like, oh, don't jinx it. So people were like, oh man, it's gonna be like the Giants game all over again. I was like, nah, just speak the W. Speak the W into existence. Speak the W into existence. I'm telling you, all good energy, all positive vibes. Speaking into existence. Like I said, we got to look ahead. Enjoy this win. Look ahead to the Niners game, which is a winnable game. Nick Mullins is underwhelming in my opinion. Let's get some revenge on Trent Williams. Let's do it. Let's get this dub, man. Let's get this W. All right, y'all. Hail to the football team. Peace.